Center. Today I will share with you tea and coffee, how much good, how much bad for health. Tea, after water, is the second largest liquid consumed by people on the face of the earth. In 2018, the total consumption of tea across the globe was 273 billion liters, and it is about to cross 300 billion liters by 2022. Total tea consumption across the world per year is 30 lakh tons. In India, in 2020, it was 1 billion kgs. The maximum amount of tea is consumed by Turkish people. They consume per capita consumption of 3.16 kg. This tea is stimulant and it activates the brain momentarily and it boosts the immune system momentarily if taken in small amount. But remember, this small amount of tea is habit forming. One gets addicted. There are different brands of teas, that is black tea, green tea, lemon tea, herbal tea. Now it is noticed that the milk tea has more side effects, particularly the sugar and milk in the tea. Let me tell you, tea contains maximum caffeine even more than coffee. Tea, when it is kept in thermos flask, which is used, is also not good. The tea which is reboiled, used again and again, is not good at all because tannin in that gets oxidized to tannic acid. It reacts with RBCs and causes anemia. At the same time, irregular heartbeat as well as irregular blood pressure. The roadside tea is even more dangerous. Reason is why? Because they recycle the same tea powder throughout the day, and the tea powder stuck to the kettle. When it gets mixed with the new tea powder, it becomes toxic. So, in short, this tea and coffee is not the food requirement. It is not need of the body at all, but it is by choice. Milk tea. Milk tea has got milk, that is casein protein in the milk, the sugar, as well as caffeine in the tea. As I told you, caffeine in tea is more than even in coffee. Milk tea causes insomnia, irregular sleep, anxiety. Small amount activates the brain momentarily, and in excess, it causes brain chemicals imbalance, constipation. Tea has got caffeine as theophylline. Theophylline causes constipation. Tea has got tannin, as I told you, when boiled becomes tannic acid. It reacts with the RBCs, causing anemia. At the same time, irregular blood pressure. Tea causes pimples. Excess tea generates heat, which causes pimples on face, neck, as well as the chest. In tea, there is phosphorus and sulfur. In tea, whatever we are using, sugar, that sugar has got phosphorus and sulfur. That phosphorus and sulfur is the main cause of 90% that problem of stomach. At the same time, it causes heart problem. Tea has got polyphenol along with flavonoid, antioxidant. That flavonoid reacts with casein of the milk protein and it causes acidity. Tea causes miscarriage. It is noticed that excessive tea causes relaxations of the muscles, and because of that relaxation of muscles as well as irregular bleeding leads to miscarriage. In tea, there is a fluoride which causes arthritis, osteoarthritis and rheumatic arthritis. In this case, leads to particularly change of ankles. At the same time, in children, that fluoride which is present in the tea, in children it causes dental fluorosis, and in adults it causes skeletal fluorosis. Tea has got catechin. This catechin reacts with the casein milk protein, and it causes a release of carbon toxin which deposits on the pancreas, which disturbs the secretion of insulin and glucagon and results in diabetes. People take bed tea. Let me tell you, in bed tea, what exactly happens? Empty stomach. When someone takes tea, it causes acidity, it causes constipation, and it stops the secretion of gastric juice. So, in short, milk tea has got more side effects. So, one should take care of this milk tea. People, they are afraid of milk tea, they prefer to black tea. Let us see what is a black tea. Black tea is nothing but the oxidized form of green tea. In oxidized form, tannin gets oxidized to tannic acid. As I told you, this tannic acid reacts with RBCs of the blood, causes anemia, at the same time irregular blood pressure. In black tea, when somebody is taking, it causes increased urination as well as nervousness. At the same time, because of caffeine in the tea, it causes insomnia, anxiety, pimples, diabetes, acidity, heart problem. At the same time, it causes nausea, vomiting, tremor, ringing in ear, dizziness, as well as constipation, digestive problems, etc. Green tea. Let us see what the green tea. Green tea, these are the green leaves. These are the non-oxidized form of the tea. This green tea, when taken, it causes reduction in clotting capacity of the platelets. At the same time, it causes nervousness, dizziness, stomach problem. As caffeine is there, naturally caffeine-related problems will be there. Insomnia, anxiety, pimples, stomach problem, digestive problem, dizziness, ringing in ear, and at the same time, it causes irregular heartbeat, heartburn, as well as irregular blood pressure, etc. People go for lemon tea. In lemon tea, there is a lemon. Lemon has got a citric acid. It causes acidity on one side, as well as in lemon tea, it causes number of problems. Because there is a citric acid, acidity will be there. On the other hand, it brings about erosion of the tooth enamels. At the same time, this lemon tea, which has got caffeine, which is present more than even in coffee, it causes insomnia, anxiety, pimples, blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, heartburn, dizziness, ringing in ear, constipation, at the same time nausea, vomiting, irritability, etc. Next is herbal tea. Herbal tea is nothing but the herbal infusion. It has got many herbs which are toxic, as it has got in this heavy metals as well as toxic elements, just like pesticides in different forms are added in this to increase the flavor. This herbal tea causes antiphyletic shock. At the same time, it causes nervousness, and it causes dermatitis, the skin problem. And because of caffeine present in this, which is more than even coffee, it causes insomnia, anxiety, pimples, acidity, heart problem, heartburn, dizziness, vomiting, nausea. At the same time, it causes nervousness. So there are many problems if someone takes a herbal tea. So herbal tea is also not good for people who are drinking it. Let us have a look on coffee. Coffee has got caffeine. According to Goldenberg, he said that taking 4 to 5 cup of coffee is detrimental to health, means harmful to health. This coffee contains caffeine. It causes restlessness, nervousness. At the same time, it causes depression, distress. At the same time, because of caffeine, it causes insomnia, anxiety, vomiting, nausea, dizziness, ringing in ear, constipation, heartburn, irregular heartbeat, irregular blood pressure, and number of problems. In case of females, coffee has got more detrimental effect. It is more harmful. The reason is that this coffee disturbs the estrogen hormone. It differs from race to race. In white females, that is European females, it reduces the estrogen level, whereas in Asians, it increases the estrogen level. In the age group of 18 to 44, it is noticed and it is found by research that taking coffee decreases the breast size. So therefore, one should be very careful while taking coffee. It has got a detrimental effect on the body, on the health. So in short, I can say the different varieties of teas, different flavors of teas, as well as coffee, has got a detrimental effect on the body. Let me tell you, it is not the requirement of the body. It has not the food supplement in it. So therefore, it is by choice people take it. Remember, the one who takes 4 to 5 cups of coffee or 4 to 5 cups of tea, it increases fat. Obesity comes in the picture because 1 cup of tea has got 40 to 50 calories of energy. So, as far as possible, one should avoid, because it is a habit forming. If you don't drink tea, you feel fatigue, you feel headache. At the same time, you feel irritability. Irritation comes. So therefore, overall, tea and coffee is a habit forming. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares in the glorious Quran, chapter number 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 195. Do not ruin yourself with your own hands. Further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah declares in the glorious Quran, chapter number 13, Surah Rad, verse number 11. Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma bi qawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not change the condition of a nation unless until they change themselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.